There's a lot going on in the market, and there's only one question most people are asking right now. Now what? Welcome into Financial Freedom Bills, where every conversation moves you one decision closer to financial freedom. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the page, top comment below, get you access into the 10x challenge. Some of you are finding out the hard way that it's not as easy to invest as it seems, and this is why 96% of traders are not profitable. But I know a place where you can find 4%ers in the community that are making a life-changing money. And you can find that within Financial Freedom Builders. But let's talk about what's going on in the market, because there are a lot of things happening right now. As the time of this recording, Meta just reported earnings, and they're currently down 7 or 8% on mixed reviews. And then earlier today, which is where I really want to talk about, the Federal Reserve Chairman Kevin Warsh delivered a speech that gave some mixed signals, and the market started one particular direction and then it ended and has continued since then on the opposite direction. So let's talk about what's going on in the market. As we've seen, the S&P 500 has pulled back. We were anticipating it retouching all-time highs again at the 755 level, which it has, and since then has been pulling back since. And we have seen that the war in Iran is playing a factor. Inflation is playing a factor. And the other detail that's playing a huge factor right now is CapEx spending. CapEx spending is capital expenditures that are being spent on artificial intelligence. And a lot of these companies are spending a lot more money than what the investors of the companies really wanted them to be spending, because the expenses are going up, which means profitability is going down. So this is a big problem. And with that and all the money being pumped in, it is driving up inflation. And so today we had the Fed Chairman Kevin Warsh deliver a speech and has decided not to increase interest rates at the July FOMC meeting. There was a hedge fund security firm by the name of Citadel Securities that were planning and anticipating that during this meeting they will be hiking the rates. So after a 9-3 decision, the Fed decided to hold put, but have left the door open for what could happen the remainder of the year. So then the market started climbing, and a lot of your favorite companies started running higher and going stronger. But then as the speech continued, a lot of ambiguity was coming through his mouth, and then a lot of the reporters were starting to catch the vagueness in what he was saying. And so by the time he was done speaking, we had a room full of confused individuals. And there are three things that the market never wants: fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And unfortunately, he left the room full of individuals with uncertainty and now doubt as to where we are going next with the US economy. And so because of that, we saw a precipitous drop in the market, and since then it has been caving. Now, one particular stock that we gave warning on in our last video, which I'm going to leave right here, was Tesla. And at the time of the recording, Tesla was at about $350 a share. And we gave warning that if Tesla broke under $337, that there was not anything support-wise that would hold it up from going under $300. And as of today, Tesla got to as low as $297. And I'm here to tell you that we are not yet at the bottom on Tesla. Although this video is not financial advice and is for education and entertainment purposes only, it is important that you understand that there is still more room to the downside for Tesla. And in connection with this company, unfortunately, if you're Elon Musk, you're not going to want to hear what I'm about to say. But SpaceX, which we have been saying from the jump when it was as high as $215, that SpaceX was not investable until it fell under $100. And I'm here to tell you, just as we told our financial community 3 months ago that Tesla was going to fall under $300, I'm here to tell you for free on this page, which you can give a like on your way out, that SpaceX, you will need to be patient if you are a good investor to get SpaceX under $100, because that's where it's heading next. Now, does that mean that right now we're in a bearish territory in the stock market? Not so much, because the inflation data as of late have been positive. It's just that right now, because of the war in Iran, because of the uncertainty with the CapEx spending on these companies, we have to now watch and survey which sectors and companies are the ones that are going to be profitable in the short term. But I believe that in the month of August, the market is actually going to climb higher because we're going to start getting certainty that we are probably heading towards a rate hike in September. And now that we know the bad news is coming, we can invest accordingly. And anything beyond the bad news that turns into positive news will only continue to send the market higher. On your way out, all we ask for is you hit the like button and subscribe to this page. And please access the 10x challenge. Because here's the problem. Most of you think that making 10 times the amount of money has to be done in one trade, but that's not how it works. How you make 10x on your income is you are able to multiply huge gains over a short period of time where you're having large wins multiplied time and time again. And you have to realize that you can make money on the way up in the market as well on the way down. And so the 10x challenge is a series of events, of trades, of anticipating the market or particular companies going up and down and compounding that over so that your original investment is 10x'd at the end of the journey. So because of that, you need to realize that this is not a one-directional market, and we are able to navigate that and teach that to you in our financial community. So I'm not in my usual digs. I'm about to go enjoy my family. As you can see, I'm not at home, but I'm going to go giving them the time that they need, because essentially this is what financial freedom is about. And that's what this page is about, is providing people the ability to win back their time to enjoy with those that they love the most. Anyway, I'll hit the like button and we'll talk to you later.